Hello everyone. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how you can use data unit types inside of MasterTool. Let's say that you want to create a custom data type that are not the primal ones like bool or word or double word. You want to create a data type that is called VFD. So inside this VFD, you want to have some variables like control word or speed reference in order so you can control your VFD through a Modbus network. So the first step we need to do is to add a new object inside our application. So let's right click on the application and add a new object, and will be a defined unit type, a DUT. This will be a structure. Let's call this structure VFD. I'm gonna add this to our project. Now we need to declare the parameters of our structure, and you need to declare them between the structure and structure sentence. Let's press enter here. I'm going to create a variable called control word. This will be a primal type like a word. So with this variable, I can control the start, stop, and reversion of my motor to be controlled by a VFD, of course. Let's create another parameter called speed reference. That can also be a word. And the speed reference will set up the speed of my VFD, the speed of the motor. I can declare another variables like alarm condition. So I can have access to multiple data types inside of my structure and assign them to a single variable. Okay, so this is my structure. Now I can create and assign a variable to this data type. So let's go back into our user program, our user PRD. Here on the variable sections of our user PRD, I'm gonna change that to textual view, and let's create a variable called VFD sector 1. So I can have multiple VFDs on this case, and the type of the variable will be the name of my structure, which is VFD. Same column. You see here that it's not in blue like the primal types like bool or int, because it's a structure, it's not a primal data type. Let's create another variable called HMI start, which will be a primal type like a bool, and HMI stop. Just to say that we can control this VFD through an HMI, for example. Okay, let's create a new network here. I'm gonna place a normally open contact in series with a coil. This will be my HMI start. So if I want to start the motor, I need to make my bit 0 of control word goes to the true state. So I can call this control word by calling my variable VFD sector 1 dot, so I can access the internal elements of my structure, and this will be a control word. And as I want to access the first bit, the bit 0 of the control word variable, I can type another dot 0. Now I can call my HMI stop. Stop. And let's say that in this specific VFD, I can stop this by toggling the bit 1 in the true state, writing true to the bit 1 of my control word. So if I go to the simulation mode, yes, I want to perform running operation. Okay, so if I start my motor, just writing through to my HMI start. Okay, so here if I expand my VFD sector 1, which is my variable of the type VFD, you can see that my control word is actually 1. because I'm writing true to the first bit. If I change my HMI start to false and write true on my HMI stop, I'll be writing 1 to the bit 1, so the value of my control word inside of my VFD sector 1 is true. Okay, so that's how you can create data unit types inside of MasterTool.